Right, people. Now, welcome back to Food Busker. I know I've not been posting, you may have noticed, for the last couple of weeks, but when I'm not doing this, then I'm an entrepreneur. Founded a coffee business, involved in that, and then I'm also a co-founder of my wife's business, Disciple Sort Your Skin Out, which is about helping people with stress. And the other things that I do, well, I've sort of been getting involved in some other media projects, things that I'm really excited about. Shooting a pilot for the BBC. I've got a really cool series that drops next week, working with a load of celebrities to make cheese. Why do I do this stuff? And for a while now, I've been talking about cult foods. They're just loved. Burgers, lasagnas, they're actually more like characters. Ramen, bacon sandwich. We get to know them, we look forward to seeing them. Fish and chips and eating them. Sushi, you know what I'm talking about. Cult foods are the foods that just make you get excited. There are these selection of foods in the world that are cult foods, or that's what I call them, and they elicit a fervent following from their devotees. And I just, for a while, I've been wanting to make a documentary series about all the things that I've learned on my journey over the last 18 months, putting those series out on this channel. What's the best way to do that?
The Joe Rogan Experience.
Kanye West nearly threw his career into a bin.
That was awesome.
Optimal minimal.
At this altitude, I can run flat out for a half mile before my head.
You know, I just love podcasts, don't you? Like, I listen to them all the time, and I really got into them recently. And I listen to Tim Ferriss or Joe Rogan, the Goop podcast or Russell Brand, and I just decided I want a slice of that pie. It's a good use of food analogy there. No, fine. So a couple of months ago, I went in to see Global Radio. I went to them and pitched the idea of a podcast about cult food.
And so today is the big day. I've come here to Leicester Square, to Global's head office, to record the first teasers for the podcast. Cult food, the dishes we obsess over, travel for, and spend hours in line to eat. I'm John Quilter, aka The Food Busker, and in my new podcast, I track down the best cult foods in the world. Join me on my culinary adventures and download cult food stories on Global Player and wherever you get your podcasts now.
That was great. Let's do a few takes.
Cool. And so the podcast is going to be about cult food. You may have got that by now. And I choose a dish from somewhere around the world, and then I go travel there, I go find out about it. I drill down into the sometimes weird history of cult foods and the strange things that have happened in its journey. And then I attempt to recreate that dish and share the whole journey, all the hacks and tips that I pick up along the way with you guys. And the first episode's up, it's about my addiction and obsession with ramen. You can get it from the Global Player or wherever you listen to all your podcasts from. Please go check it out. And yeah, Food Buskers, cult food stories. Increase the peace, spread the love, and thanks for the support. See you later, guys.